I wanted to do something a bit out of the norm for me this wipe, and that was to use my role-playing PvE farm to fuel the proceeds of my PvP lust. I'm Nugo, I play Solar Vanilla, and I hope you guys enjoy. As always, I spawned on the beach, ran inland, hit some barrels, did some recycling at Outpost, and started picking up whatever little seeds I could find on the way to putting my 2x1 down. I hit a few stone nodes and started upgrading my starter. Nice, looking good. I think it's time to go out and get what I need for this farm. I think we should probably take a look around and see who the neighbours are. I swear I've seen someone run into this forest. Nice. Oh yeah, fish. It's early days in this wipe, but there's oil rig just off the coast, so I think this place is going to pop off. Well, I'm going to chuck this tier 1 down, get a crossbow. Found a salvage axe in a toolbox earlier running up the road, and yeah, I think we'll get the wood we need for this farm and get it started before my spot gets stolen. I reckon this will be enough to get going. This is my river. I'm going to build a bit of a scuffed base. I don't want it to stand out, and I don't want to show wealth, and I don't want people to know what I'm doing. I think this place will be crawling with clans soon, so if I can not be seen, that's better. Nice. Starting to look like a bit of a farm. I need some more resources to finish this off, so I think we'll go out for a little bit of a roam. Uh-oh. My house just randomly fires. Guess that's the first of many bolties around here. I'll get across this river one day. Well, it only took like 2 lives in 5 minutes, but I got across the river. They're everywhere. Oh, what? Oh, there's too much stuff going on up here. I'm gonna go hide in the train tunnels for a while, I think. Well, I'm not surprised. I'm gonna have to go full Splinter Cell down here and not be seen. It is full pop at the moment, so it's probably gonna be a few people on the trains. I'm gonna go hide me trusty corner and let them pass. Oh, time for round 2. Should be good now. I need a coffee or something to wake me up. I should have known that scientist is always there. Well, be a bit sneaky and let this one pass as well. Oh my god, it is way closer than I thought it was. Oh, just missed it. These two groups are going to fight each other. I'm going back in my trusty corner. Home sweet home. There was a big gunfight, and now there's just scientists, so I think one side's won, and hopefully they go soon. Alright, it's quieting down a bit. They've seem to have all left, so we'll go up and recycle the stuff and go home. Well, sometimes the smarter play is to not pick the battles at all. I think I'll weave between 3 trains then 3 groups, so we'll get a few things at this drone shot while we're here as well, I think. Yeah, it's got the treasure home. The river my farm was on was actually right next to a large oil rig. It became apparent to me pretty quick that running around and risking anything of value was going to be a bad idea. This place was crawling with clans. I decided to just risk bows and crossbows and see what progression and stuff I could get that way. Well, taking a bit of a break from the old PvP, and I've been trying to get this farm up and running. I've done a lot of seed cloning off camera. I've left it out, otherwise this video would be like 30 hours long, but we're on the quest for some god seeds. I've got the yellow one and I'm working on a blue one, so farm's looking good. I'll pick all these crap seeds. They're like the byproducts of my cloning efforts, but still better to pick them than leave them. Well, I should probably be doing scrap teas first, considering they just got buffed, but I'm going to go for pure ore teas first. I know they're pretty lucrative for clans at the start to wipe. I feel like they're probably going to be the best bang for buck, so about to find out anyway. Kind of feel like the Walter White of Rust at the moment. I did do a lot of the setting up of the farm off camera. It was quite slow and tedious and probably not the best footage, but it's up and running. But my neighbours, they're getting raided. I think we go over and grub and see what we can get. The heli is actually countering the raiders right now. Whatever. There's a fair few of them anyway. I think there's like 5 or 6 out there. Well, there's only one other farm and I've undercut him by a little bit. And I need to sleep though, so hopefully I'll wake up to some nice juicy profit. We'll find out. Well, we're not raided, so let's see how we did. That's what I'm talking about. That's the sort of scrap we need. It's just going to fuel tech treeing down the workbench. No one's bought my clones, but well, can't have it all, can we? Well, I'll chuck some more teas in and go to work. Alright, let's see how we did. Oh, here we go. The first of many. I did come into this wipe expecting this thing to be raided a few times, but not this soon, so... Luckily yesterday I chucked an external TC on the side of this base, so they can't really take it over, but I ain't going to stop and raid my farm. But I did get some SARS yesterday from the outpost drone shop, so I think we'll go out for some tier 2 roams. I think I've just raided this. Well, easiest counter in my life. Well, I mean, there's like nothing in here, but you know, free loot is free loot. I'll take what I can get. Well, it's not much but loot's loot. I think we'll go out for another lap around the map. Surprise! Ooh, that's massive. They were taking a train to get to a boat shop to buy a boat and do rig. I'll take the cars because I want to do rig myself. Well, I'm pretty sure I left the Tommy back there, so I'll run back and grab that. Hopefully it's still there, but I wasn't planning to do rig this early, but now I've got the cards, I think I'll grab a balloon and show you a few tricks. The balloons are pretty OP if you master them. I recommend learning them. Well, I'm going to take him to rig and use him as a meat shield. I don't know what to say. Check your vents. The thing I hate most about playing solo is not being able to carry all the loot. Master the balloon as a solo and you master a rig. Well, to be honest, I did not expect that to go as well as it did, but sometimes it just works out for you in Rust. That bolty I can do some damage with. I can jump in a balloon and wreak havoc. I was having a bit of success contesting this large oil rig. I decided to take it to the next level and pretty much set up a temporary home on the rig. After my balloon antics on a large oil rig, I'd actually got a bit of an AK arsenal built up. I didn't quite have enough yet though to go out in the world risking them, so I continued to go out with my tier 2 weaponry to see what stuff I could do. I could hear a raid just over the hill, and I went to go check it out. I still don't even know where this raid is yet, but this place is crawling with people. It's a swarm. lost count at like 7. Look at them! Oh, it's only half of them. I'm pretty sure they're the guys who moved into that big base in the water. I think things are about to get very interesting around here. Well, it's still in its infancy, but I would consider this to be a high traffic area. There's like, I don't even know, I just lost count. There's just like a full zerg moving in. Kind of makes sense though, as I said earlier. Rig's pretty much on the other side of this island, so... literally just going out to get food and there's already raids popping off.
Open the door, Dizzy. Open the door, Dizzy.
I don't think these are the guys from the water, but I assume they're pretty much on their way over though.
Oh, you get me some wood, I can get a machete or something.
Well, here they are.
Don't farm sulfur road. Teammate or not.
I think a double barrel's the answer to this.
Need the staircase.
Slugs are ridiculous now.
Bro.
They're like everywhere. It's like a horde.
It's yellow.
Well, I'm definitely not going back to my farm because I'm pretty sure I'm being followed. So straight to the starter. I'll depot this. Got most of my stuff back. Lesson learnt, don't go out with the tier 2 when you can just use a slug double barrel shotgun. So went alright. I was going to do one last rig run so that I could hopefully get the final items I needed on the tier 3 tech tree. If I didn't get the items, I was just going to tech tree to them anyway. Well, I'm pretty sure he was the last, but I think those guys in the vents weren't even a part of this. Just in the wrong place at the wrong time. Well, I've got too much loot, so I'm going to set these heavies off depot and come back with the heli. So I've seen what happened to my neighbours on the left. The second they landed a heli, they got raided. So I'm going to land this heli around this poor bloke's base below me. He's probably going to get raided, but better him than me. Time to go back for the rest of the treasure. I heard the scientist shoot at something earlier, but nothing ever came up, so I don't know. Well, it's quite early in the morning. I'm on afternoon shifts this week, but we'll go cargo, but I don't know if a whole lot's going to happen. Oh, this poor dude. He's so getting raided. I don't know, someone might counter. I did get bolted by a Zerg on the base near me on the way over here, so we'll find out. I know there's not really anything Face Punch can do for this, but without like buffing everyone, but it's really frustrating leaving stuff behind, but one of the downsides of solo, I suppose. I have an idea. If you're not in a party, you get a whole extra inventory. Totally won't be abused, but yeah. Well, that might be one of the most uneventful cargo rigs I've ever done. I'd much wish that Zerg on their roof to actually try and counter me, but it's modern rust. Did I hear what I thought I heard? Wow, that's what I mean. Like, I've been parking this heli on that guy's roof for probably the last 2 hours, and this Zerg's just already rocked up and raided him. Like, it's like 4 AM. It's like, I know I'm online, but I'm a shift worker, so I'm up all hours of the day, but like, it's just ridiculous. I really feel like, yeah, whatever. Not my base, but still. Well, I'm gonna have to wait for that whole thing to die down before I go run my loot back. I reckon I'll just chill out on a ranch and watch them for now. I don't want this heli anymore, as you can see why. The second it lands on a roof, your base is GG. So I'll wait for them to go away and I'll just sneak back into my base. I've seen that group raid pretty much everyone around me and somehow I've survived, so my tactics are working, but let's go check this one out. It's like the same group from earlier in the wipe. There's like a whole village of them. Well, they were a bit confident to be running loot with just the two of them. I'm gonna go chuck this in the starter. There's no way I'm going in my farm because it's not gonna last a second if I do. I little list this wipe. They were names of players and people who I'd wrote down trying to counter me or who I countered on rig. I had a rough idea which bases were theirs. I had enough scrap now as well. I decided to swap the shop up to sulfur and make as many explosives as I possibly could. I went around and paid a visit to all these little bases. Some of them were flank bases for clans, some were rig bases, all types of bases. Decided to give it a go and see what they had.